We are live. We are live. What's up? What's up? Two people. Two people. Wait for some more people. I don't know. I'm just live streaming for the sake of live streaming. Just got done filming a little footage here. Just thought I'd go live. Let's wait a minute or two for some more people to come in. Maybe one more minute. Waiting for some people, more people to come in. Any of you have any questions on this? Because I probably can't answer it. I just got it. Anyway, I guess we'll let's go for it. Yeah, so this nice nice wet dry vac here. For me, I wanted a cordless one for a while. So I was just towards the end I was just between Milwaukee and Bosch. And yeah, I like the Milwaukee one because it's the new one's really pretty small and it's in like a nice little, looks like a little plastic toolbox. But I like how that stores. But I've heard it's really loud. That's like, seems like the number one complaint about it is it was really loud. But I mean, you know, vacuums are loud. I understand that, but from the reviews I saw, it seemed pretty loud, and I'm kind of concerned about my hearing nowadays. So kind of value my hearing. Normally when I use a vacuum, I try to put hearing protection on anyway, but sometimes you don't have that luxury. So one thing about this is I saw a review on it. It's really quiet. Looks like it probably has some kind of filtering in there or something on the exhaust port here to kind of dampen out the sound. One negative thing about it, there is no exhaust port where you could plug in the other end of the hose and use it as a blower. It's the only thing this thing is probably missing. But yeah, any of you have any questions? Let's see here. So everyone's probably out shopping or something, getting some last minute food or something. Let's do my review live. Let's see here. So this is where the battery goes, right here. Actually still need to get some batteries because I don't have any Bosch 18 volt stuff. So there we go, the battery goes in there. Open it, 2 clamps on the sides. Open it, has a clear, semi-clear tank. HEPA filter, washable HEPA filter. I think you could leave that on wet or dry. It just got clips there. Really easy. And you just put it on anyway since it's round. Clip it. Joe. Yeah, I don't. There you go, Joe. I was waiting for you, Joe. Can you believe it? I bought a Bosch. Oh, I don't have any Milwaukee batteries either. I'm not in any of those lines. The only 18 volt stuff I have are the Cobalt stuff, which you know, would have bought a vacuum if they had a vacuum. but they don't. So here we are, Joe. Is there any poop on it? I knew someone was going to ask that. No, no poop on it. I didn't send it for warranty. That's where you get the poop. That's where you get the poop on it, from the warranty department. Yeah, that's what I was like. I was kind of like, oh, do I want to Bosch after what they did to me? But I don't know. It's just stuff, poop happens is what they say. Hopefully I won't need to warranty this. I would have to give you a killer deal on a 5 Milwaukee battery. I have 4 of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little late for that. I didn't know. Used batteries, Joe? How used are they, though? Are they like about to be thrown in the trash? You want to do that to your dad, would you, Joe? So anyway, the hose on here seems very, very good. Oh, shit. Brand new. Hose on here is very flexible. It's not stretchy. So what you see is what you get. They say 5 1/4 foot hose. It's kind of like an odd looking vac compared to any of the other big names out there. But mostly what made me go for it was very quiet, is what everyone said, or at least one review said. So I thought that's cool. I would do that. So yeah, very cool, Joseph. See the battery status right there without opening up and checking on your battery. When you turn it on, that lights up. So I think tomorrow they're gonna have some batteries on sale. I'm thinking about the Milwaukee Toolbox vacuum, like Ted uses. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good vac, but everyone says it's really, really loud. But but if you're already, that's what vacuums are, loud. So, but if you're already in that line, it's kind of a no-brainer. That one has very good power from what I saw. Yeah, it seems pretty loud in his videos. Yeah, everyone, like, I see a lot of written reviews. Everyone says it's really loud. I mean, it was nothing they didn't nothing they considered designing it to make it quiet. That's for sure. But this one, the guy says it's really quiet, but I won't know until I get some batteries for it. But I also like how this one has the ones, built onto it. Like all those other ones really don't have extension wands. I mean, you could argue that you don't really need them, but sometimes I do need them. So it's nice to have them. It's nice, and it's nice they're on there. I don't have to go searching for them. You're sure? Where's my drink? Where's my drink? Yeah, I like what? Yeah, I like this vacuum better than the Milwaukee one. You do? That's good, Joe. That's good to hear, because if you say it's good, then it's good, because you are very picky, like your old man. Has a nice seal here. I mean, it seems very well made. It's like a cyclone in there, like when it's on, and stuff doesn't really stick to the filter per se. Like it just all spins in there like a cyclone. So only thing is, when you do need a filter for this, it probably would be pretty expensive, but it is supposed to last a while. It is washable and what have you, and you go like this, clip it on, boom. Vince, looks like R2D2. Yeah, it does. It is an odd looking vacuum, isn't it? Vince, you're here. I've been slacking on the videos. Thought I'd go live here. Just got done shooting some footage here. But yeah, it is odd looking. That's the only thing I don't like. I like the Milwaukee, how it stores, but I don't know. This was supposed to be super quiet, so because I don't want to disturb people inside. You know, if I'm making like a quick cleanup, I don't need like a jet airplane going off in the living room. You know, cleaning in some return grills and what have you. Vince the Shekel Man. Got oh, see Vince, you're a mod. See, I made you a mod. Now all you gotta do is return me the favor, right, Vince? Vince the Shekel Man. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems very well made. The guy said, what was that? Workshop Attic, one of those review places. He says this is the best wet dry vacuum. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting to get some batteries. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. I'm gonna have to mute the mic. I gotta go take a phone call. All right, I'm back. I got the Gen 2 ones, Gen 1 Circs for 99. Works great. Actually better than my dad's. I don't have a Milwaukee's, Joe. What are you talking about? How do you take a call while recording your phone? I got another phone. I have another phone. My biological father. Oh my gosh. Son, you're hurting my feelings. You and your science, Joe. Mad scientist stuff. Your biological father. Yep. Anyway, kind of boring. It's a vacuum. Wish I had the batteries. Would turn it on for you guys. Clear, semi-clear tank. You can see your liquids, your dirt, what have you. I mean, it seems cool. You got your hose, your floor attachment there. Extension wands, crevice tool. So 3 extension wands. They're about, I don't know, a little over a foot each. It's like, with the crevice tool, a little over 3 feet. Maybe about 3 feet. I don't know. We'll save that for the real review. And you can spin them back like that. Just slides in there. Yeah, pretty cool. What are you doing tomorrow, Pops? Just staying home with the family, you know. Not going anywhere, just staying home. Maybe go to the beach, look at the waves. This rotates. Yeah, Bosch stuff. That's why, Bosch stuff is good. I mean, they don't come out with. I mean, all their new stuff comes out in Europe first. They give us the sloppy seconds, but I mean, they don't come out with a lot of new stuff like Milwaukee does all the time. They take their sweet time, but all their stuff is good. It's not. They don't rush through anything, and you don't get any first generation mistakes. Once they come with something, it's generally all the bugs are worked out for sure. Gonna go to the beach and look at the waves in my great caravans. Yeah, I don't live that close to the border, but it's crazy. From all the footage I've seen, it's kind of pretty crazy. If you, a lot of people like actually like work in like San Diego and they cross every day and to back to Mexico to live because it's obviously cheaper to live there. And that would suck. That would suck because the line coming back is just insane. They got razor ribbon. They got like riot guards near there and stuff. It's just crazy from what I see. Everyone left. Everyone left the stream here. All right. So, what do we? Any questions, Joe? You sure love that caravan, Joe. Joe, did you see my video of the new wall going up? Joseph. Yeah, they're building a new. I shouldn't call it. I don't think it's part of Trump's wall. I think it's just part of replacing the main border fence. The old border fence that was there was from Vietnam helicopter landing pads for rice paddies in Vietnam. It's really an old joke. I mean, it was a complete joke. So they're just replacing that. No questions. Yeah, so, but I see those guys climbing right over it. Yeah, I mean they could probably climb over that one. Yeah, probably. It's definitely less climbable than that old one that was there, which is a complete joke. On the top, they made it. It's like solid, so there's nothing to really grab onto. But yeah, I could see them finding a way to climb over it. I think it's 18 feet. It's not the 30 feet I think that Trump wants. But this is just to replace the old first barrier. And I could also see they're just gonna leave it like raw steel. I mean, it looks like if they wanted to, I don't know if they could like get their blowtorch out and cut it open. But yeah, it's interesting. It's long overdue. Yeah, the people in Tijuana do not like. They're protesting. They don't like those people there. Jared Soros will supply the ox. Yeah, exactly. He sure will. It's a complete inside job, that's for sure. It's a complete inside job. But to the less educated, it looks fine. It'll make sense to the less educated people. Low IQ, they're like, oh, this is not funded. It's just a sporadic thing that just happened. And, 10,000 people decided just to get on a bus and travel 2,000 miles and think that they could come across during the president, probably the worst time to cross with this type of president that we have. So it's really, really something. Yeah, I'm gonna go out shopping. I'm gonna get some last minute food stuff. I don't know how crazy it is out there. I was at Costco. I went to Costco on Monday to get some gas, and it was insane. There was no parking. There was Costco guys directing traffic because they're so crowded, and that was Monday. So I don't know what's up. Yeah, so gonna get some. I think there's gonna be some batteries on sale for this on Friday, Black Friday. You getting anything, Joe? Black Friday? And this weighs. The box says pounds. I guess this feels about right. I'm gonna have to do all my spec stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Depot tomorrow and pick up a few things. Uh-huh. Dallas, you're here. It's been a while. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. Just kind of haven't been feeling feeling it, feeling it lately. Got a new vacuum, Dallas. It's a Bosch. It's a Bosch. Those are set. Uh-huh. Some whole saws. It looks cool. Yeah, it is. From what I can see so far, it seems very cool. I mean, it is like a odd looking thing, but it's completely functional. Put the battery in there. Boop. Turn it on. Nice rubber switch. It's kind of everything's splash proof. Joe is putting his ham in the oven, or he's getting his ham ready for Thanksgiving. He's gonna eat some ham, oven roasted ham. Yeah, it's new. I think it's relatively new. It's relatively new. Um, Relatively new. And then there's not that, Bosch, a lot of people aren't really into the Bosch stuff as, Milwaukee and all the other stuff. Because the Bosch stuff is not super available. But kind of Lowe's kind of sells some Bosch, but it's supposed to be super quiet, Dallas. Well, not super quiet, but it's supposed to be quiet. We're going to do our testing and the real review later. Once I get the batteries, of course. You staying home, Dallas? You're not going anywhere? Or traveling far? I have to show a 91 old customer how to work a test. Oh my gosh. Why did that happen? That shouldn't even happen. How does that even happen, Dallas? Why does that? Who bought that? A crazy grandson or something? That is not. That's elder abuse right there. I last week or so, there's some house they had two new. Was it Ecobee ones? Those were pretty nice. They were selling the house. Just walk past. Don't ask. Yes, grandson. Wow. How did I know? Yeah, those were pretty nice on that house. They were selling it, so it was empty, and they wanted. I was doing some other nonsense stuff to the furnace, like there's no drip leg on the furnace, like whatever the home inspector found, and blah blah blah. It's nonsense stuff. 1 second. Yeah, not strip leg. Yeah, it was just like nonsense stuff. Oh my gosh. But you know, whatever. It was money. Um, let's see what else. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to set up an internet thermostat without internet. That was funny. Like really with those Ecobee, you need to have, well, you don't have to, but you have to set up a account and to truly make it whatever, but you can still use it without an account. Yeah, it's pretty nice, I guess. What else? Yep. Got the vacuum. All right. Guess that's it. You got any questions, Dallas? What kind of vacuum you have, Dallas? Is it plug? You got a cordless one, or is it plugged in? If you didn't leave already. What does that mean, majors? I don't know what that means. Oh, Makita. Okay. It's like majors. You have, is it cordless? I'm guessing it's cordless, right? I haven't seen, yes, it's cordless. I haven't seen, I have to look for that. The only ones I've seen, I know that I'm sure they make one. Yeah, like, but the stuff I see is those little, like, it's like a Dust Devil looking stick vac. But yeah, so you're a Makita guy, huh? That's good. Makita's good too. Blower vacuum combo. Yeah. But do you find yourself using the blower? I mean, I guess it's good to have. That's one thing. This one doesn't have a blower, so that kind of sucks. But I guess it's not a deal breaker. All Makita. Makita. This is almost the same color as Makita stuff, sorta. I like the Makita I can't even talk, subcompact stuff, the black stuff. That stuff seems pretty good. I like that. All Makita all the time. Sucking up that moist with the Makita. Yes, the customer loved the blower when cleanup. Uh-huh. Customers like a good blower, huh? Yeah, it could come in handy. Yeah, I just blow the crap away. Blow the leaves out of the area. Yeah. Oh well. This one doesn't have a blower, but it's quiet. I guess that's why it's quiet, because it has like a noise dampening filter mesh thingy there. I like quiet. Customers like a good blow. Looks retro. With your Makita or this thing? Probably your Makita, huh? It's probably retro looking. Your vac, my vac. Your vac, my vac. Yeah, yeah, I know. It does look odd though. Yeah, it does look. They weren't going for looks, I guess, but they were going for function, which is cool, fine with me. But this seems like really functional. Everything's like easy to use, turn on, easy to empty. You got your extension wands, you got your hose. But yeah, it is look crazy looking. And I'm a crazy type of guy. Vac is a dinosaur. The Makita dinosaur vac on Craigslist soon in a town near you. Someone needs to clean their carburetor on their lawnmower every weekend. Brum, 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 brum. Anyway, my vac in my back. My back in my back. Yeah, yeah. In my sack. My vac, my back, in my sack. Yeah, my knees. I've always had bad knees, or delicate knees, I should say. I'm just a delicate type of guy. You know, I gotta take it easy on myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as tough as I look, guys. Believe it or not. You know, I know I look tough and shit, but I'm like a flower. I'm like a rose. I have the Makita M12 stick vac, and customers always compliment that. Huh? I don't know what that looks like. M12 stick vac, but I guess that's probably similar to the Makita stick vac. Yeah, it's like sometimes you just need like was sick of lugging an extension cord around. You know, you need a little cleanup. You know, put in a thermostat, clean up the drywall dust and junk, little stuff like that. Water, condensate problems, all that stuff. Yeah, identical to the Makita. Joe, I put a non-communicating. Ream, the Ream Mafia. The Ream Mafia exists, is alive and well. Yeah, so I got a new phone. Joe knows I got a new phone, so hopefully this is gonna be better for streaming. It's not gonna keep disconnecting all the time, hopefully. Dallas, it's a condensing unit. It's a condensing unit. It's not just a condenser, okay? Didn't you go to school? Just joking, just joking. Went to a class and, you know, the guy had a point. It's a unit if it has a compressor and all that. But, you know, I know everyone talks like it's a condensing unit. All right. I think I'm about done. I might stream at Home Depot. Try filter, yeah. Tomato, right? It's not Kleenex. It's a facial tissue. It's not toilet paper. It's bathroom tissue. You want to see Jasmine? This a cat, Jasmine. She's kind of crazy. Jasmine? She's crazy. All right, guys. Have a good Thanksgiving. Have a good Thanksgiving. If I don't see you again before then, which I probably won't, my supply house doesn't, or do I just keep the stream going so you guys can talk? It's like a family reunion here. Science doesn't have. Joe, I think you were right about those Ameristars. Looks like they are hard to get parts for. That Chuck Comfort Plus had to wait 3 months to get a defrost board. Makes sense. Come from China on the ship. Simple and moist. I watched that video and was laughing because I know, Jeff. I was looking at your comments. I was very proud of how you behaved. Yeah, you too, Sue. Good thing. Everyone have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, I watched the video and was laughing because you think that that is bad. Wait till you need an inverter for Bosch. Yeah, no working around the inverter board. Yeah, there's no workarounds for that. Yeah, that's true. But maybe Bosch will have a better parts access. I could see that possibly having better parts. I mean, it probably doesn't have a good part supply now, but eventually I could see them if they do good, probably have better parts availability. Like they'll probably have stock somewhere in the United States, possibly, versus Ameristar, which is kind of a low ball underground cheap brand. Bosch better than Train? Doubt it. They sold more Ameristar than Bosch, guaranteed. Well, yeah, I mean, but Bosch just came out, and and the Bosch units, the higher end units, which Bosch, the inverter units is what I mean, is those sell less than the regular cheap stuff. So yeah, I know you're right, Joe. I mean, Ameristar probably has better sales versus Bosch because Ameristar is just cheap, and that's what people go with, is cheap. Yeah, I don't see myself putting in. That's what would sketch me out, is a Ameristar heat pump unit. I don't see myself doing that for sure. You should do a review, Joe, on the Bosch unit. You should go to some review Bosch stuff. You can like go all mad scientist on it. You can change out your old crap in your house and put a Bosch. Be interesting. You can like do like videos, like video updates. You can make a video like a week later and say, yeah, it's broken, and now I'm gonna freeze to death and I'm gonna sweat to death in Florida in the swamp. Right, Joe? Still live, Joe? All we need is Brad. We need Brad. We need Bradley. Bradley's probably shopping for his last minute Thanksgiving ham right now. All right. It's a good time. Good time. I have a good old Tankereem unit though. Yeah. Yeah, those are good. Those old ones there. We're definitely workhorses. Kind of sucks though sometimes to get your oh, there's Brad. There is Brad. I was just talking about you, Brad. Bosch inverter vacuum, yeah. Sort of variable speedish. I would, yeah. It's variable suctionish, if that's a word. You just kind of put your finger on right there and vary the suction. Brad, moist Brad. Yeah, when the battery dies. Yeah, that's the thing about these cordless wet dry vacs. The batteries don't. The runtime is not very good, but it's more of a convenience type of thing. Bradley, me boy. Moist Brad. Bradley. Bradley, I want to let you know. I'm gonna always rub it in, Brad, every time you're here. I want to let you know that I used your Amazon shekel link, so you got some shekels. I'm streaming on a new phone that I used your Amazon shekel link, so you got some good shekelage there from this phone sale. So you should have some money to buy that Thanksgiving ham. You're welcome, Bradley. And you should click my link, We should return the favor, Bradley. Help your old man out. Use my shekel link too. Same. Joe, yeah. Joe's stubborn. But Bradley, you should use my shekel link. I always forget to use your links. I'll try to do better. Yeah, you should bookmark it, Joe. He'll do it from now on. Oh my gosh, Brad! This whole time you've been screwing me out of my shekels. Your own dad. Your own dad's starving here. Yeah, I have Brad. Brad's in South Carolina. He is smart. He's kind of strayed away from the family teachings a little bit because he doesn't keep kosher. He eats pork and whatnot, but in roadkill. So kind of strayed away from the teachings a little bit there, but he's coming around again, I guess, back to his roots. John is everywhere. It is you. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm really a dry toast. I've never been too wild. I've always been a good boy. Believe it or not. Joe believes it though. I don't know, Brad. Brad does it all. He does it all. Brad does everything. He gives haircuts. He does reviews on recovery units that break. Ham is good. That's what Joe said. I mean, that's what Brad said. Ham is good. Then I lost him forever. And now he doesn't click my link. Brad attempts repairs, but mostly faded attempts. Sounds like you're jealous, Joe. Brad, Joe's the jealous one. Bradley. Oh, and I think Brad has some tattoos too. Sorry, Brad. I'm hurt, Joe. He got tattoos. He's eating pork and he has tattoos and everything. He has like these moist tattoos. Tattoos are sick. You gotta see your tattoos, Brad. I'm hurt. Bradley. Moist Brad. I have one. What's wrong with that? We have one what? Arco? Oh, a tattoo. And tattoo. That's the thing. There's a delay. I'm going to be getting into the refrigeration and commercial stuff more. Really? Yeah. That's good. Probably better shekels than that. Brad is always chasing them shekels, just like his brother. I don't know. Yeah, tattoos. If you like tattoos, you could have tattoos, right, Joe? I mean, right, Brad? We like Brad's tattoos though. We make an exception with Brad's tattoos. We like tattoos here. What boy? If we stay on here long enough, everyone will join the stream. If I stay on here all day. Ted, Santa Claus. Santa Claus is in the house. Tat it up. Yeah, you're gonna sleeve it up, Bradley. I hope I'm not paying for your tattoos, Brad, by clicking your link. I hope I'm not. Now you're gonna be all sleeved up on each arm. You're gonna have some koi fish tattoos and all this shit. You're gonna have some neck tattoos. Have some tattoos behind your ears. New company working for a fancy train dealer now, but no train tats. Got to work. You're gonna have to get some train tats. Fancy train shit. Train. Get a tat. A train tat. I don't know. Me, I don't like tattoos. I get bored. I have multiple reasons, but I'd be like looking at my arm and say, hey, there's that thing on my arm. I'm not sick of looking at that. I just get sick of looking at it. That's just me. They are big and high and train stuff. What did Joe say? You'll give a year and we'll have a train tattooed on your forehead like Uncle Ted. Train tats. That is devotion right there. That is devotion. You still gonna send that check, Ted? Is that your excuse? You don't have his address? Get lost in the email atmosphere? Well, Joe could post it here so everyone can see his address. Don't mess with Joe, Ted. He's a lawyer. He'll sue you. He's going to get his shekels one way or another. He's a lawyer. Train tats. What would be on a train tat? Like a big, it'd be like train, and like a big money, like a Scrooge McDuck with a money bag of gold shekels. And like a Lamborghini or something. Anyway, I always dream longer than I thought I would. But, you guys come in here, got Bradley, got Santa Claus, got Joseph, my children are here. My tat. My tat will stay. We'll say train Mitsubishi. Oh my gosh. Bradley, you're kind of making me not want to click your link no more. I don't want to pay for your tattoos. Then my granddaughter, my from on the Joe's side of the family, my granddaughter, Joe's daughter, she's gonna get tattoos. It's like, oh my gosh, she doesn't care. She doesn't care if she's gonna be disinherited. She wants to get that Miley Cyrus tattoo. Jane has never stayed married before. Air for you today. That's nice. That's more sleek. Can we get Mitsubishi? Bradley, Moist Bradley. Wait. It's okay, you didn't miss anything. No one, you never miss anything on a John HVAC live stream. It's all really boring stuff. Really boring. Okay. Not in my area. Wet Boy Live. We're wet and live. Wet and wild. I'm gonna do a wet t-shirt contest on this. I'm gonna wear a wet t-shirt. Wee boy. What? Tech. I don't deserve anything from you. Joe, you say that, but you say that, Joe, but the shekel goblin in you thinks otherwise. Just take it, Joe. You get some wet boy, wet boy with a wet vac. Really? Oh my gosh. Wet boy with a wet vac. Everything's wet. You see, guys, see this? How this works out? How life works out? Full circle. Everything's just a circle. Wet. Everything's wet. Can't escape the moistness. Think about it. Did Joe almost won something, huh? Joe is very modest like his old man. Joe is very modest like his old man. He's very humble and wise. Yeah. You can send him a sticker. You can make some stickers, Joe. Send him some stickers. You need to design some stickers. I need to send Mr. Ted proof of being in the industry so I can enter. You gotta send proof. Yeah, that's funny. I mean, that's not funny, but I don't think you really need to send proof. Bradley, I mean, your channel is, your videos kind of prove it, doesn't it? What is it? What was that? You did the video on the field piece recovery machine, Bradley? Was that the recovery machine, or is that the vacuum? Oh no, it's the vacuum, right? It's the vacuum pump. We need proof. Give me your ID, Brad. We need ID. I'm Officer John HVAC. Give me your ID. Did you ever fix it? Vacuum? Yeah, it was a vacuum. That's right. Getting the old Brad. I can't remember. Did they ever 8 CFM VP85? The Mr. 85 fart. Did they ever contact you, Field Piece, after they saw that? I'm assuming someone maybe saw that video. You get any trouble, Bradley? You know what? Oh, that's why you made that video, because they were just kind of ignoring you. Ah, that's right. That's what happened. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Nope. True Tech sent me. That's right. Field Piece was supposed to contact me, but never did. Yeah. That's the whole thing. That was the whole thing. It's bad for business if they don't do anything about it. They were aware of this issue, but didn't feel a need to tell any. Yeah. I remember now. Well, lucky for me, I am relatively close to the field piece office, and I mean, I don't have that vacuum pump, but thank God. But if I did, I could drop it off there, and they would fix it or give me a new one. I would guess. Right. Yeah. Exactly, Brad. Brad's fair. All my children are fair, like their old man. Good pump, but field piece doesn't really make it. It's just the outer case. Yeah, old field pieces stuff is made in China and Taiwan. Let's see, mine is over 100 vacs pulled with. Yeah, see, Brad. Ted says his is good. You're fake news, Brad. Some people get, that's what field piece is counting on, that not all of them are going to fail. I don't need vacuum pump. Eric is here. Moist and dry vac. Yeah, it is moist and dry. It's a bisexual vac here. It goes both ways. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. It is one dirty beast. I'm not impressed, and I don't need to change the oil while driving. They get their vac from the same people that make Navac. I like the Hilmer and bullets, and even the JB work. Yeah, I mean, that's good. But the industry loses their shit if you post that in the public. Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to be just all flowers and fairy tales. I love the field piece pump. Here you see, Eric loves it. Ted loves it. Shame on you, Brad. It looks like PO. UK da. So they don't even make. So they don't even make theirs. Field piece is not even their design, I guess. Bigger is better. What? No, I am lost. I can't read. I said not that impressed and not buying. Oh, you didn't like those. Oh, okay. You didn't like those. Sitting on a dog blanket. This is a. Some people make the Hilmar Robinair field piece at Navec. That's same people. What about the 57 other genders? I know. Shame on me. I said. That's same people make the Hilmar Robinair. Yeah, I think the Robinair pumps are made in China too, or Taiwan. So long as Chevy. I have a Robinair version. That's why I think it's funny when you guys dog one another when they are all the same. Yeah. The low IQ Bradley, right, Brad? It's a never-ending battle against the low IQ. I really like being able to see the whole oil change instead of just trying to peek through the glory hole on the pumps. That's true. That's true. Eric likes his oil milky white. Wet Boy is made in China. Everything's made in China. It's all the same Chinese company. Yeah, everything is the same. Dodge makes me moist all day long. Let's accept first. Ted, can you buy me some batteries for this? Uncle Ted, Shekel Ted. Everyone has a rich uncle, right? A rich uncle with all the shekels. Pretty much a guarantee. Someone has a rich uncle with the shekels. Eric. Eric likes his oil milky white. Two AA batteries. What are you guys talking about again? Are you going to send me two AA batteries for the vacuum? I don't think that'll work. John Boy is going to have a kosher Thanksgiving, y'all. I sure am. Yep. We keep it clean and kosher. I won't be able to start a cheeseburger fund because cheeseburgers aren't kosher.
They are not here this week. Sorry, guys. Yeah, they're up in Northern California with their mom. So they'll be back. They'll be back next weekend. They'll be here. Okay, sorry. Happy Thanksgiving.
Let's see. Chevrolet cracked head every valve rattles, oil leaks every time. That is true about the valves on the Chevys. Yeah, I had a Chevy truck that did that. How about the valve rattling? It's like a knock rattle. I like my oil moist. It's the lifters. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was the lifters. It was in my car, but it's the lifters. Do they still have that problem? Or did they finally fix that? Moisture, thin, and oyster. Oh, Eric is on his game, A game today. Ted's van lifter knock little in the morning. I had 2 cars in my life with cracked engine blocks, both repaired free one by a month. Wow, cracked engine blocks, that's pretty bad. Must have been a field piece engine block. Moister than an oyster. Oyster is pretty moist, I gotta admit. That makes a lot of sense. One Chevy, one Honda. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with Hondas, I gotta say. Hondas don't really make me moist. Yeah, we were talking about cars. Why are you looking at the toy back? I was just showing it in the beginning, but now we're just shooting the shit here. Yeah, I can't start a cheeseburger fund because cheeseburgers aren't kosher. I can't mix dairy with meat. So I gotta think of a new plan of attack. Like a garden burger fund. Honda never did again. Had one, never did again. Take that crap and put in some. Yeah, we get it. Ted, you're so predictable. You're gonna say Milwaukee, fart. You're so predictable, Ted. But anyway, let's see. Garden burger. The garden burger fund. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very inclusive. And it's gonna anyway, check this out. Bradley and Eric. I know Bradley and Eric would appreciate this. Nice seal here. Very nice rubber seal. Filter comes out ever so easily. Locks into place. Close it. Put it on any way you want. Let's see here. Click it. Battery goes there. Boom. Power button. Extensions. Ralph will love it. Yeah. He would. The Fieldpiece Pros are pretty good though, right? I guess. Abomination. Wet Boy needs extensions. You have to reach the deep down crevices. No moistness will ever hide. I mean, I hear the probes are good, but the app sucks still. I don't know if they fixed the app. You need to use the Measure Quick app with it. Measure Quick, yeah. If you use the Measure Quick. That's pretty sad. They make, whoop, we zoomed in. Pretty sad they make that stuff and it's all app based and the app sucks. Have a craftsman when my garage floor. I was afraid to use it because it's electric. You'll be fine. It's only 120. The clamps only work on copper. And then you gotta sand. You gotta sand the copper too. That could kind of get old. constantly sanding the copper every time. Screw the F on for measure quick. Okay. I'm just saying, you know, they make those probes and the app that's supposed to work with it doesn't. I never sand copper. Yeah. Yeah, not a fan of that rapid rail shit. Mm-hmm. Ain't no plumber. I'm a plumber. I'm a plumber. I give haircuts. I fix cars. Um, what else? I do air conditioning. Ground. They won't work on the ocean front without sanding. So it's kind of hit and miss depending on how dirty the copper is, huh? You can add that to the long list, Ted. Yes. Add it to the list. The list of shit. We just made the list of shit. Plumbing is very moist. Plumbing is very moist. Plumbing is a very moist industry. It's a very moist industry. How long have I been streaming? Wow. Okay. The clamps only work on copper. No, I'm not. I'm still wet and single. I'm gonna make Ted proud with my train videos. Yeah, you're gonna make Ted wet. You make Ted wet with your train videos. Of stuff you refuse to do. Oh, stuff you refuse to do. Yeah, when you're rich, you could refuse to do a lot of stuff. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, my boyfriend. My moist boyfriend. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're rich, you could like refuse to do a lot of things. What about the other genders? Yeah, Ted. Yeah, Ted. What about the other genders? The other 56 genders? No, 55. Ted. Shame on you, Ted. My Goodman identifies as My Goodman identifies as a cat turd. My Ameristar identifies as a good unit. That's all that counts. All right. Okay. This is kind of getting old. Okay, guys. Well, have a good Thanksgiving. If I don't see you before then, which I probably won't, because it's going to be Thanksgiving. And everyone have a good Thanksgiving. The judgments don't hear y'all. Train commercial units have the best wiring diagrams. That is true. That is true. Train has moist diagrams. Moist diagrams. Yeah, this is a judgment-free zone here. Ted likes to judge. Ted likes to talk a big game and judge everything. Pretty sad when you to get a Goodman parts and make it more reliable. Oh my gosh, Joe, you're a monster, Joe. That is true, Joe. That is true, Joe. When I saw that video, Joe, I was like, Joe is gonna be go all medieval on this guy. But you were pretty nice, Joe. You didn't say the things I thought you would say. Linux units have the best wiring diagrams. Like is. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Well, I think I'll end it here. Everyone, have a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you again. I took my medicine. Everyone, have a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you again on the next stream. Everyone, have a good Thanksgiving. God bless.